Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Rovira. You can follow me on Instagram at jessica.rov as in Victor IRA. And you can send me a message at jessica.m.rovira@gmail for any private sessions, whether it be yoga, meditation, or any other services that I offer. You can check down below in the description below for all of that information. We're going to go ahead and get started with our opening mantra. So go ahead and come to the top of your mat, and whether you're standing or sitting, bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose as we open with an Om. Om. Sahanau vavatu, sahanau bunaktu, saha viryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadi tamastu, ma vidvi shavahai. Om. Shanti, shanti, shanti. We're going to start seated down, or if you're standing, you can remain standing. If you're in a chair, you can stay in a chair as well, doing chair yoga with us. Whichever position is best for you. Bring your hands together, rubbing them briskly. So we're going to create heat between the palms of the hands, opening up with our Ajna chakra or our Anahata chakra. So we're opening up our heart chakra with the Anjali mudra. As we create heat between the palms, we're going to bring our hands to the back of our neck and gently press and release the back of the neck. Gently pressing and releasing the back of the neck as we open up the connection between the mind and the body. Pressing and squeezing the back of the neck. Then we're going to work to the shoulders. So pressing and releasing our shoulders, the space in between our neck and shoulder blades. Try and breathe in and out through the nose. If you need to open your mouth at some point in the practice, that's okay, but try and breathe as much as you can in and out through the nose throughout your whole practice. On your exhalation, we're going to press and squeeze our fingertips to our collarbone. Drag them to the collarbone. Shake that out as if you were shaking water off of your hands. We're going to bring our hands together, palms facing up. Inhale, we're going to reach our arms up over our head. Bringing our hands to our shoulder blades, press and drag your fingertips as if you were taking off anything that is no longer serving you. And we're shaking it out, letting it go. We inhale, we gather positive energy, golden elixir as we pour it over our heads, and we press our shoulder blades, and that golden elixir drags down as we bring our fingertips to our collarbones, letting go of anything that is no longer serving us. Inhaling, gathering that golden elixir as we pour it over our head. Feel it trickling down each one of your chakras like liquid gold, liquid lights going inside, clearing out all darkness, all stagnation. We shake the hands out. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, gathering that energy, reaching up, pouring that golden elixir over your head. Press and drag your fingertips to your collarbones. And shake that out. We're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders. Fingertips are closed, and we'll bring them to our shoulders. We're going to start with small circles first. We're going to go in both directions, so it doesn't matter which direction you start in. As we start with small circles first, we're going to gradually get bigger with our circles until we're using our full range of motion. Breathing into our shoulders, reaching and stretching as you create big circles using your full range of motion. And then we're gonna stop and go in the other direction, starting small. So small circles in the opposite direction. As we continue, we get larger and larger with these circles. We're really breathing in and feeling all corners of our shoulders until we're using the full range of motion. And we're breathing in, clearing out any spaces, any darkness, any blockages. And then we're gonna stop and we're gonna shake that out. Now we're gonna come onto our hands and our knees. So come onto your hands and your knees for cat-cow. So your knees are directly underneath your hips and your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Have a nice flat back, meaning pull the belly in. Belly is nice and tight in. Tops of the feet are on the floor. If you need to curl the toes, you can if that's what you need to do. Inhale, we're gonna lift our chin, our chest, drop the belly, and lift the tailbone up. Relax your tongue, relax your jaw, look up. Exhale, press the hands into the floor and bring the back of the heart towards the sky as you relax your head and your neck. Inhale, open up the chest, drop the belly, lift the tail, relax the tongue, relax the jaw, looking up, really opening up our throat chakra here. Exhale, press the back of the heart towards the sky, drop your head and your neck, relax your head and your neck. Inhale for cow, we drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, relax the tongue, the jaw. Exhale, push the back of the heart towards the sky. We're gonna sit into the heels and hold the breath, forehead to the floor. Inhale, come back onto the hands and the knees, coming into cow, lifting the tailbone, the chest, the jaw, the tongue, relax. Exhale, pressing the heart towards the sky. Relax your head and your neck, sit into the heels, forehead to the floor, hold the breath. Inhale, come back onto your hands and your feet, knees, lifting that chest, lifting the tailbone, looking up, relax the tongue and the jaw. Exhale, push that heart towards the back, towards the sky, sit into the heels, forehead to the floor, hold the breath. Inhale, coming back onto the hands and the knees. We're gonna curl the toes under, and we're gonna lift our hips up, coming into down dog. Pedal those heels up and down. Spread the shoulders away from each other, the fingers wide. As we look towards our navel, pumping the heels up and down. Now we're gonna drop our right forearm and bend the left knee. Breathing in and out through the nose here. Inhale, lift the right elbow and place the left heel on the floor. We're gonna press our left forearm into the floor and bend our right knee. So we're really pushing into that left hamstring. Breathing in and out through the nose. Nice deep breaths here, one more. Exhale, drop both knees. Forehead to the floor, sit into the heels, child's pose. Surrender here to this position. Breathe in deeply. You can bring your arms behind you, palms facing up if you need to relax the shoulders. Otherwise, keep them up above the head. Exhale, holding here. Inhale, one more breath. Try and surrender completely. On your next inhalation, we're going to bring our arms behind us, interlacing the hands. Palms together. Create the compassion mudra by extending the pointer fingers and crossing the thumbs. Exhale here. On your next inhalation, we're going to come up to the top of the head. If you need to stay on the heels, you may. Otherwise, come up and hold. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as we lift those arms as high as we can. Really breathing into our heart center here. Opening the heart, opening the throat. Working with our throat chakra, Vishuddha chakra, with our Anahata chakra, the heart chakra, as we open and expand our shoulders and our neck. Let's take one more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, sitting into the heels, palms up. Bring those arms by your side. Keep them behind you. Sway from left to right. As you completely surrender to this position, on your exhalation, stop rocking. Exhale, exhale completely. Inhale, we're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Keep the head down, keep the head down. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, keeping the head down. We're gonna inhale, reach our arms up. Head is still down. It's the last thing that comes up. Inhale, lift the chin, the neck, and the jaw, and the tongue are relaxed. Palms together. Bring the thumbs to the forehead and drag it down the face as you bring your hands to your heart, pressing the back of the thumbs into your heart center. Hold here, tuck the tailbone under, try not to arch the back. Inhale, we're gonna bring our hands to the floor. Coming into a down dog, so lift the heels up. If you want to stay in child's pose, you can do so. And from child's pose, you can come into a low lunge with your knee on the floor. Otherwise, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And you can bring your right foot forward in between the hands. Pivot and plant your left foot. We're going to come up for warrior one. So bring the hands straight up. Don't swing the arms. Bring them straight up. Separate your shoulders. Make sure your body is facing the front wall. Knee is slightly rotated outwards. It's not out here. It's in line with our hip, but it's not in here either. So make sure there's a slight external rotation. Our body is facing forward. Your back foot should be parallel to the back wall. Otherwise, let it adjust as it naturally might kind of pop in a little bit. That's okay if it does. That means the hips are kind of tight. And so eventually, when the hips open up, that foot will be able to come parallel. But if you can bring it parallel and still comfortably have your body facing forward, this is correct position. So shoulder blades apart as we look up. We hold. We're giving thanks and gratitude for the sun, the moon, shining each and every day and night as we give gratitude to Mother Gaia. Holding here, receiving Mother Gaia's essence. Exhale, we're going to drop the hands and bring the hands behind us, interlacing the hands. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale, we're going to drop to the inside of the thigh. So dropping to the inside of the thigh and allow the arms to fall where they may. If you need to bring your left knee to the floor, bring your left knee to the floor and do this exact same position, but with the left knee on the floor. Holding here. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, surrender completely. Allow your body to open up a little bit more. On your inhalation, come all the way up, lifting through the chest. Looking up, relax the tongue, relax the jaw. Exhale, release the hands. We're going to straighten our right knee. Bring your hands to your heart. Straighten the right knee. We're going to turn the right foot in. And we're going to fold forward, bringing our hands to the floor. Inhale. If you need to bend your knees in order to get your palms flat, bend your knees. Toes are in. Inhale, look forward for a flat back, pressing your hands into the floor. So if you need to bend your knees in order to get your hands to the floor, this is where you'll be. Otherwise, keep them straight. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, we're going to walk our hands back and try and get the top of the head towards the floor. Holding here, pressing into the floor, breathing for one. So here we want palms flat, spread them wide, a little bit wider, pressing into the floor as if we're doing a push-up. So tailbone up, yep, pushing into the floor. There it is, beautiful. Breathing for 3, 4, let's do one more. Look at the tip of the nose, keep the eyes open. 5, inhale, you're gonna look forward for a flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, you're gonna bring your hands to the waist and come all the way up. Bend your knees if you need to on your way up, if you need to. Exhale here. I'm gonna open the door for my cat. Inhale. No. From here, we're gonna inhale, we're gonna step to the top of our mat. Bring our palms together. And then exhale, we're gonna step our right foot back and turn our left foot in so we're facing the other side. So inhale, we're gonna reach our arms out. Exhale, we're gonna bring our hands to the floor. Inhale, we're gonna look forward. And then exhale, we're gonna grab our big toes and bend forward, pulling yourself towards your toes or your thighs. So if you need to have the knees bent, that's okay. We want some compression between the thighs and the belly. We're folding forward with a wide leg stance. Beautiful. And then we use our thumbs to pull us closer as we use the resistance in our toes and the outside of the feet to help keep us from falling forward. Exhale, breathing for 4. Let's do one more breath here. Don't close the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, head up. Exhale here. Inhale, bring your hands to the waist, come all the way up. Exhale, we're gonna bring our left foot, our left toes forward, coming into warrior 1. So hips are square to the front, parallel to the front wall, and our right foot is parallel to the back wall. If it needs to pop in a little bit, that's okay. Listen to your body. There's a slight external rotation of the left knee. Inhale, shoulder blades parallel to the front as we lift our arms and bring up our gaze. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue. Giving gratitude, giving thanks for each and every day, a new beginning. Giving thanks to all the blessings in our life, all the resources, all the stability, all the foundations. Opening up our heart to receive more abundance. Exhale, we're gonna bring our hands down and interlace them behind us as we fold forward. So beginning to fold to the inside of that thigh. Drop your head and your neck and allow your arms to fall where they may. Inhale, breathing into that right hip. Exhale, surrender to this position a little bit more. Allow your body to open up naturally. Inhale, breathe into that left hip. Guide your breath into that hip. Exhale, surrender. Breathing one more breath here. Guide your breath into that left hip. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, we're gonna come all the way up, lifting through the chest. Through the chest, bring it up, chin up, relaxing the jaw, the tongue. Exhale, bring your hands together. We're gonna straighten that left knee, turn those toes in. And we're going to bring our arms wide to our sides, palms facing down as we position ourselves for star. Inhale, let's turn the palms up and really open up our chest. Keep that tailbone under and lift the chin up. Inhale, reaching really from the center of your heart and solar plexus. Opening up, imagining that bright sun emanating from the heart center. As you open up your arms and invite fresh, vital energy, prana, into your heart, into your lungs.
Let's do one more breath here. Exhale all that air. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, relax your tongue, your jaw, opening up, inviting all that fresh, vital energy. And exhale, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to hug ourselves. Bend your knees and hug yourself. Bend your knees, turn your toes in, hug yourself. Surrender here, so your knees should be bent so you can kind of hang here as you're hugging yourself. And allow yourself to kind of rock back and forth because you're kind of hanging like a monkey. And now we're going to inhale, we're going to bring our hands to the front of our mat and we're going to come into high plank. So bring that left foot back into high plank. You can drop your knees if you need to. We're going to do a chaturanga. Inhale, come up for an up dog. Exhale, we're going to curl the toes and come into a down dog. If you need to come into child's pose, you can. Inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, we're going to bring our right foot forward, pivot the heel, and we're going to bring our left arm up first, all the way behind us, and come into warrior two, reaching that right up arm in front as we reach in both directions. Our hips are now facing the side wall. So instead of like warrior one where we were facing forward, here our hips face the side. Our front knee, our right knee is still slightly externally rotated outwards, and our left foot is still parallel to the back wall. As we reach in both directions and we sink into this position, feel the energy pulling from both directions, from one fingertip of the right hand to all the way through to the left fingertips of the left hand, reaching in both directions as you become the conduit of this beautiful warrior-like powerful energy. We're going to exhale, drop our left hand and bring it to our heart. As we inhale, we reach our right arm up over our head, coming into reverse warrior. You may drop your left knee here if this is better for you. Really opening up your heart here. Otherwise, lift that knee up and reach as we look at that right hand. Inhale. Exhale, hold. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, windmilling the hands coming down to warrior two. We're going to bring the hands to the floor and bring that right foot back up towards the sky. And exhale, we're going to drop the knee and pull the knee in towards the chest and bring that right foot to the opposite side of our left foot. So we're going to cross it in front of us. Yep. And place your foot down. And we're going to drop our butts as if we were going to sit down onto the floor. But don't sit, and reach your right arm up left arm up behind you. If you need to drop your right knee down and sit into the heel and give yourself support this way, you can do so. Otherwise, come back onto that foot as you lift your heart up towards the sky. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring our hand back to the floor and bring your right knee into your chest. Inhale. And then exhale, come into a down dog. Down dog, down dog. Exhale. You can pedal your heels up and down if you need to. Inhale. You can drop to a child's pose if you need to for one breath, because we're going to get started in one breath. Inhale. We're going to lift that left leg up. Lift the left leg up. Exhale. We're dropping the left foot and bend the knee. Drop the foot and bend the knee. Inhale, we're going to swing it in between the hands, pivot and plant the right foot, and bring the right arm up first. We're bringing it all the way behind us, and then our left arm forward. So coming into warrior two, reaching in both directions. Bringing out the qualities of the warrior: strength, confidence, power, determination. Just saying the name, Virabhadrasana, brings on those qualities. Exhale, we're going to drop our right hand and bring it to our heart. Inhale, reaching the left arm up over the head. Looking at the left hand. Inhale, reach that arm up. Exhale, sink into those hips. Really breathing in, expanding our heart space. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale, reach that arm up. Exhale, we're gonna windmill it through warrior two and bring our hands to the floor. Bringing that right knee into the chest, and then we're going to drop that foot down, sitting. Yep, sit, and bring that heart up. Hand behind you, inhale, opening. You can drop the left knee if you need to. Really open up the shoulder and the heart here. And exhale, we're gonna bring that right hand back to the floor. Pull that left knee in towards the chest. And exhale, we're gonna place it to the floor, coming into down dog, pedaling the heels up and down. Exhale, press both heels into the floor, spread your fingers wide, press your hands into the floor, drop your head and your neck. Inhale, we're gonna jump our step to the top of our mat. Inhale, flat back, looking forward. You can bend your knees if you need to. Exhale, drop the head and the neck. Inhale, looking forward for a flat back. Exhale, drop the head and the neck. Inhale, looking forward for that flat back. Exhale, we're gonna drop and grab our elbows and relax our head and our neck. If you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees. If you need to bend the knees and bring your hands or your elbows to your knees, this is what you'll do. Bending the knees, elbows to the knees as we drop our head and hang. Otherwise, straight knees or bent knees, and we hang and we dangle. We're gonna quick small gestures of yes with our head. Quick small gestures of yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Quick small gestures of no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Quick small gestures of yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Because we should always say yes to life. Exhale, we're gonna drop our hands here. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Palms facing up. Exhale all that breath. Squeeze your abs at the end of the exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Keep the head down. Bending the knees. Inhale, we're gonna open up our chest, open up our arms as if we were emerging from a cocoon. Opening our wings, look up, chin up, relax the tongue and the jaw. Exhale, bend the knees, sit into that chair, hug yourself. Hug yourself. Keep the knees bent, relax the head and the neck, breathe all of that exhalation out, squeeze your abs at the end of the exhalation. Inhale, we're gonna come back up. Bending the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, expanding your wings, chin up, chest up, relax the tongue, relax the jaw. Exhale, sit into that chair, bend the knees, hug yourself with the opposite arms. Exhale, exhale, squeeze your abs at the end of the exhalation. Inhale, bending the knees, we roll up one vertebrae at a time as if we were the butterfly emerging from the cocoon. We spread our wings. Open your heart. Allow this motion to flow as water, like water, as best you can. Exhale, squeeze the abs at the end of the exhalation. Inhale, make this last one a good one. Bending the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Open up your heart, open up your wings, expand your heart. Chin up, relax the jaw, relax the tongue. Exhale, sit into the hips. Bending the knees, hug yourself. Relax your head and your neck. Squeeze your abs at the end of the exhalation. Let it all go. Exhale, surrender, leaving your palms facing up. Drop your hands. We're gonna come all the way up. Keep the head down. Head's the last thing that comes up. So on your inhalation, start traveling up. Your head's the last thing. We stack one vertebrae at a time. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Bring your palms facing forward. Spread your fingers wide. Roll your shoulders back and down. Close your eyes. Relax the body. Scan the body. Make sure no muscles are engaged. If you scan the body and you find that any muscles are engaged, simply tell them to relax. Allow your bones to do their job, which is to carry you. Imagine as if you were being held up by a string of pearls. Standing on the top of that mountain as you become the conduit of heaven and earth. Standing tall, unshakable. On your next inhalation, step your right foot out in front of you. And then your left. Open your eyes and shake it out. Coming to the top of your mat, bring your feet together. We're going to take a vinyasa. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms together, look thumbs. Exhale, folding forward. Kiss the knees. Inhale, looking forward for a flat back. We're going to jumper, step back, take chaturanga. Coming all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Inhale, we're going to step our knees to the top of our mat. You can sit down into the heels for child's pose. If you need to bring a blanket or a pillow for under your knees, if your knees are sensitive, you may do so. I'm going to start facing you and then I'll turn to the side once we get started. Come up onto the knees. We're going to do camel. I'll give a few variations. So first, everyone is going to bring their hands to their lower back, stay facing that way, yeah. And then fingertips are facing down as we open up our shoulders and we squeeze our shoulder blades and hips forward. So exhale here as we bring our hands to the lower back. Inhale, we're gonna lift our chest and our chin up towards the sky, and exhale, hold here. Try and breathe in through the chest, through the heart, lifting through the heart center as you allow the pressure of the hands to push your lower back down and your hips forward. Exhale, holding here. Now you can stay here or you can go a little deeper by bringing your right hand to your foot. Right hand to the foot. You can do one hand at a time. You can bring fingertips or hands completely onto the foot if it's available to you. If you can reach one foot, see if you can reach the other one. And hold here or drop your head back if it's available to you. Keeping the hips forward, trying not to rely too much on your feet and your arms. You should be able to bring your hands forward. Breathing for a few breaths here. One more breath. On your next inhalation, bring one hand forward and then the next. And then we're gonna sit into the heels. And if you can, sit in between the feet. If this is not available, then stay with the feet underneath your hips. Otherwise, come into a saddle. And we're gonna take a few breaths here. You can bring your hand to your heart, pressing the back of the thumbs to the chest, the heart center. As we just really open up our heart chakra, we're bringing all that energy back into our heart center.
And we're gonna come onto our back. So coming down onto your back, we're gonna grab behind our thighs and roll down onto our back one vertebrae at a time. So rolling down one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna do a series of bridges. So walk your feet in and turn your toes inward. Feet are wider than your hips. Keep your arms down by your side, palms facing down. Inhale, we're gonna lift our hips up, toes and knees in. Exhale, holding here. Breathing. Nice deep breath in and out through the nose. If you want to interlace your hands underneath you, squeeze and adjust your shoulder blades. Lift those hips up. One more breath here. Inhale, lifting the hips, lifting through the front side of the body. Exhale, come down. We're going to come back up, so don't undo the position. Inhale, come back up, lifting through the hips. Engage your glutes, engage your hamstrings. Breathing for a few breaths here. Holding here, lifting through the hip flexors. Toes and knees in. One more breath. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, lifting the hips up. Breathing. Nice deep breaths here. Really lifting through the hip flexors. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. One more breath. Exhale, come all the way down. Release the hands if they were interlaced. We're going to hug our knees in and rock and roll forward and back. Come to a seated position. And we're going to sit back, straighten the legs, feet together, toes together. You can bend the knees here if you need to. We're going to catch whatever we can. So folding forward, catching the toes. Drop your head. Surrender here completely. With each breath, try and let go a little bit more. Breathing into the hips, feel your hips expand as you inhale. And relax as you exhale. A few more breaths here, calming the mind down after bending backward and opening up our heart. We're going to start working our way back to a seated position. So keep the head down, but bring your hands to the floor and walk your hands towards your hips. Keep the head down. Head's the last thing that comes up. Exhale here. Inhale, press your hands into the floor, but keep your head down and roll up one vertebrae at a time as you come up to a seated position. Head is the last thing that comes up. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. Palms together, exhale, thumbs to the forehead. Let's drag them to the heart, bringing all that energy back to our heart center. Pressing the back of the thumbs to the heart, holding here. We're going to lay back down, so bending the knees, grab behind the thighs. We're going to do our last posture before we prepare for Shavasana. So rolling down for some reclining spinal twists as we pull our feet in and together. And then we're going to bring our left leg over our right, crossing them. Arms are wide to a T, or just at least 6 to 8 inches away from your body.
if you can't bring them comfortably to a T. And then exhale, we're gonna drop our knees to the right first. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop them to the left. Inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, drop them to the right, and we're gonna hold here. Trying to keep both shoulders on or as close to the floor as possible. If you can, look towards your left if it's available to you. Otherwise, keep your face up towards the sky. Breathing into that deep spinal twist, guiding your breath to wherever it is that you feel the most discomfort, and try and surrender there. Nice deep breaths, surrendering to each breath a little bit more. If your body opens up as you exhale, it's okay. Just completely surrender, scanning your body, making sure no muscles are engaged. Allowing the weight of your body to completely surrender your spine, your alignment. And on your next inhalation, we're going to undo this twist. So coming back to center, uncrossing the legs. We're going to switch legs. So readjust your hips. And now bring your right foot over and cross your knees. And then we're going to exhale, drop them to the left first. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop them to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And drop them to the left. Holding here, trying to keep both shoulders on or as close to the floor as possible. Exhale, surrender to this position. Looking towards the right if it's available to you. Otherwise, look up towards the sky. You can close your eyes here. Exhale, surrender, letting go completely to this position. Scanning your body, making sure no muscles are engaged. If so, simply tell them to relax. Breathing nice and deep into that spine. Feel it expand as you inhale. And surrender as you exhale. Letting go a little bit more. On your next inhalation, let's slowly undo this position, bringing our knees back to center. Undo the leg, readjust your spine, and bring your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms are by your side, palms facing up, about 6 inches away from your body. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tuck your chin slightly in. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now breathing in and out through the nose. Make any
last minute readjustments that you need to. You can bring a blanket if you know you tend to get cold. The body will cool down. Completely surrendering to this position. Surrender to this moment. Surrender to your breath, listening to the sound of your breath. Draw your attention inward. As you breathe in and out, focus your mind on the sound of your breath. Listening to the sound of your breath, draw your attention inward. Tuning out all external influences, all outside disturbances. Draw your attention to the sound of your breath, letting go of your mind, abandoning your body to the floor. Bring your attention to the bottom of your feet. Feel this energy circulating at the bottom of your feet. Feel this energy circulating at the bottom of your feet and draw this attention from the bottom of your feet through your toes and to the tops of your feet. Feel this energy moving from the bottom of your feet through your toes and to the tops of your feet. Wrapping around your ankles, your shins, your calves, wrapping around your knees, your thighs, your glutes, and your hips. Softening everything from the waist down. Imagine this energy drawing up around your stomach, your ribs, your shoulder blades and shoulders, and down your arms and into the palms of your hands. Feel this energy circulating in the palms of your hands and tell it to rise from the palms of your hands, up your arms, into your shoulders, up your neck, into your jaw, your tongue, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your tongue. Relax your lips and the muscles around your lips. Relax your cheeks, your ears, your nose, your eyes and your eyelids, and the muscles behind your eyes. Relaxing your forehead and your eyebrows and the space in between your eyebrows. Drawing your attention to the space in between your eyebrows and envisioning a golden white light in the space in between your eyebrows as it opens up your Ajna chakra, your third eye chakra, opening up your clarity, your vision, opening up your crown chakra, Saraswara chakra, the chakra of knowledge and wisdom. As this light shoots out the crown chakra and into the heavens above, feel this energy now coming from the heavens down your crown chakra, through your Ajna chakra, into your Vishuddha throat chakra, clearing out all untruths, clearing out any blockages, any feelings of being stuck and not being able to speak our truth. We clear out that energy, opening up, clearing it out. As we move into our heart chakra, our heart space, clearing out all grief, all sadness. As we fill it up with joy, with happiness and love and compassion. We draw our attention into the solar plexus, our power center, as we envision the light of 1,000 suns. We open up our personal power, protecting it with joy and laughter, letting go of any guilt, letting go of any shame, any feelings of unworthiness. We draw our center into our sacral center, imagining the orange sacral chakra opening up and creating change, positive change, healing our emotions, clearing out all lower vibrating energies of feeling stuck, not being able to move forward, our creativity blocked. We open up the channels to receive creative energy from our divine source, letting go of any poisons such as lower emotions that keep us stuck, jealousy, anger, rage, and we plant them with love, unconditional love, universal love, sensuality, happiness. And we work into our root chakra, clearing out all feelings of not belonging as we remember our true center, as we remember our origin, we remember who we are, who we were before we came here, who we've been in past lives, our ancestry, our bloodline, connecting our roots down to the roots of Mother Earth. As we forge our roots with hers, she feeds us back love and compassion and joy. As we release fear, the fear of not belonging, the fear of not knowing. For we belong to Earth, to Mother Gaia, and we belong to the heavens as well. We belong to the universe. The universe is just part of who we are that connects us to each and every human being on this planet. And when we can all connect through the oneness, our alignment can be complete. And we'll see nothing but love. We will see only love. As we imagine that love coming back from the center of Mother Earth, from her heart center as the color of the rainbow. Imagine the full-blown colors of the rainbows coming from the heart of Mother Gaia, up the roots into our root chakra, through all of the chakras and shooting out through the crown chakra, this rainbow colors into the heavens as we become the conjoint of both the heaven and the earth. We remember our divinity, we remember our sovereignty. When we wear this rainbow shield, reminding us of our true nature. So as we begin to draw our attention back into this room and back into our bodies, we imagine this rainbow shield protecting us, bringing back the essence of the Rainbow Mother, Mother Gaia, Mother Goddess. We begin to draw our attentions back to our breath, feeling the belly rise as we inhale and fall as we exhale. The belly rises and falls with each breath, and we become aware of the breath. We become aware of the body, feeling the heaviness of the body against the floor. We draw attention to our hands and our feet as we begin to wiggle our fingers and our toes. Drawing attention to our fingers and our toes, we wiggle the fingers and the toes and open and close the palms of the hands as we slowly begin to wake back up from this deep conscious sleep. Wiggling the fingers and the toes, opening and closing the palms of the hands. We begin to rotate our head from left to right very gently as you continue to wiggle the fingers and the toes and open and close the palms of the hands. Slowly becoming aware of our body, our breath, this room, my voice. We begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes and slowly begin to awaken from this deep conscious sleep. Rotating the head from left to right very gently, letting go all the way to the left, all the way to the right as you continue to wiggle the fingers and the toes and open and close the palms of the hands. Waking back up from this deep conscious sleep, wiggling the fingers and the toes, opening and closing the hands, rotating the head from left to right, very gently. The next time you come back to center, stop this motion with your head and reach your arms up over your head. Feet come together, feeling as if you're being pulled in opposition, reaching and stretching in both directions. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale, release your arms forward, hug your knees in, and rock from left to right, letting go all the way to the left and all the way to the right. All the way to the left and all the way to the right. Feeling that nice massage on your back, trusting that you'll be able to make it back up each and every time, letting go all the way to the left and all the way to the right. And the next time you come to the right, let go all the way to the right. Release your right arm underneath your head, left palm to the floor in front of you, and hold here as you exhale and take a few more deep breaths in this position, completely surrendering here. Becoming aware of the sensations that you're feeling, understanding that your qualities are a part of your true nature. They are a part of who you truly are deep down inside, and you can always tap into these qualities whenever you simply take a moment to be still and breathe. On your next inhalation, come up to an easy seated position facing me. Bringing your hands to heart center, closing your eyes for our closing mantra. I'll open with an Om and close with an Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swasti prajabhyaha palipaliyantam nayana margina mahim shaha Gobramanebhyaha shubhamastu nityam lokaha samastaha sokino bhavantu Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May prosperity be glorified. May rulers rule the world with law and justice. May divinity and profound knowledge be protected. May all beings of this earth be happy and free. Om, peace, peace, perfect peace. Namaste.
That was great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for joining me and holding space with me. I'm so grateful to share space with each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing me to guide you onto your path towards healing. Until next time, Thursdays, every Thursdays, Yoga Therapy Thursdays. Thank you so much for joining. Love and light.